Oh, I'll tell you what, I am so excited tonight. Dr. Drew, we have got a major guest tonight on Loveline on KROQ-FM, Pasadena, Los Angeles. And I'm talking none other than Mr. Robert Smith, the singer and guitar player for The Cure, of course, the Mr. Cure himself. And for everybody calling Loveline, you will get The Cure tonight. All the problems will be solved. You'll get The Cure. Robert, are you there?
I am, but that's a pretty rash promise.
Well, they get The Cure, get it?
I got that part, yeah.
Hey, welcome to the show, dude. This is great to have you on here. I guess we were going to originally have you in the studio, but apparently we had some security problems. So what we've done is we've safely sequestered you somewhere in Southern California, right?
Yeah.
And I guess you're going to be divulging that location, right?
Yeah, and my room number.
You might have a few visitors. Anyway, you understand how Loveline works, right, Robert?
I've got a fair idea. I must admit I've never listened to it all phoned in, for that matter. But
right.
I'll pick it up.
You know, there's so many people that wanted me to say where you were staying, and also, you know, hey, can you get me tickets? Can you introduce me to Robert? You know, these are people that normally wouldn't give me the time of day, but now that you're on, you know, now we've really got it made. Also, my partner here, Dr. Drew, who's the medical doctor, that way if it, yeah, for instance, if we get a call where there's like a weird ooze or something like that, then Dr. Drew takes over. Say hi to Dr. Drew.
Hello, Dr. Drew.
Good evening.
Drew, do you realize who you're talking to? This is huge, guy.
I'm in awe. I'm weak-kneed. It'll be 2 hours of just being anxious. It's sort of like when we had David Viscott in here.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. Like David Viscott.
Come back.
He does?
I thought Dr. Viscott hated me.
If you say another word, he will.
If I say anything else,
he wants to come back.
Did he accept the apology the poor man put out? Thank you.
So, Robert.
Fine dancing out of that one.
On your birthday.
Robert.
Poorman.
Okay, listen, of course, The Cure has had all sorts of songs, everything from Let's Go to Bed to Torture to Kiss. So I imagine a lot of your songs are related to love experiences of your own, right?
Yes, and medical problems as well.
Oh, medical problems?
Yeah.
What kind of medically related love problems, or can we even tell that?
I'm not the one phoning in. I'm here to answer.
There you go. Well, we may try to get something out of you. Now,
that'll be in the second hour, though.
Right, in the second hour. Listen, Robert, one of the things you have to do, and this is something that's going to be legendary. I have written one song in my life. It's the Loveline jingle. And all our guests sing this song, and I can't imagine anything more of an honor than the singer of The Cure, the man who's playing the Rose Bowl this Saturday night to sing the Loveline jingle. Let me give you a little demonstration of how it goes, okay?
Yep. All
right, it's like this. You're going to love it. It's a brilliant song. A 1 and a 2 and a 1, 2, 3, 4. Loveline. And now you've got to do it, Robert.
That is excellent. But just like that?
Yeah, just like that. That's the whole song. A 1 and a 2 and a 1, 2, 3, 4.
Loveline.
Yeah, right. Okay, we're going to go first to, let's see, Orange County 1.
No, you've got a thing there in your hand.
Oh, okay, this would be good. Okay, Robert, are you there?
Yep.
Okay. Jennifer, 26 from Huntington Beach. Jennifer?
Yeah.
Jennifer, you are on Loveline with Robert Smith.
Robert!
Of The Cure.
Robert!
Hello, Jennifer.
Hello?
Hello?
I can barely hear you. Hold on just a minute.
I can't hear her.
I can't believe I'm the first one on. Robert!
Hello,
okay.
Jennifer, yes. What?
Hi!
Hello.
Okay, tell Robert your love problem, Jennifer.
I have a problem. Okay, I'm married.
Yeah.
And I have a son.
Yeah.
But there's been someone in the back of, like... Okay, whenever my husband and I are together, there's always this other person on my mind. It's been like since 1982.
Yeah.
And I can't get him out of my mind. I don't know what to do.
Who's that other person?
It's Robert Smith.
Robert, you're ruining a marriage.
Robert!
You can't blame me for this.
I'm sorry?
You can't blame me for this. It's an unfair first call.
Okay, Robert.
Yeah.
This is so weird. Okay, I don't know if you remember all your shows here in Orange County, but in Irvine at Crawford Hall, I got on stage and I kissed you and I gave you a bracelet.
Oh, I'm sure he remembers that.
And then I've followed you every show you've had here in the States. I've been there.
What, every single one?
Yes, except for the Dodger Stadium because I was pregnant and I couldn't make it.
It wasn't Robert's baby, was it?
No, that's the husband.
So Jennifer, is this really true? You're obsessed with Robert, and that's ruining your marriage?
Well, it's not ruining my marriage because my husband's really cool, but it's like Is there any way I'm going to the Rose Bowl that I can get backstage passes?
Hey, Jennifer, you're out of here.
Why?
Because we got one real problem.
Jennifer.
No, wait.
Jennifer.
I need to get this obsession out of my mind. All I need to do is meet you.
But I'm married as well.
I know, Mary. I think that's great. I mean, I am too. And all I want to do is just, like...
Jennifer?
Yeah?
Listen.
Don't, please.
If you become obsessed with me, maybe I can do something for you down the line.
No, wait.
No. Jennifer, you're out of here. Robert, sorry about that.
That's cruel but fair.
Yeah, I think
how the program works now.
Yeah, absolutely. Listen, we're going to go to... By the way, Robert, yes.
Say good evening to Simon. He just walked in.
Simon!
Hello, how are you?
Simon, you know what? You will kill me, but what instrument do you play in the band? You're the bass guitar player, right?
Glockenspiel.
Huh?
Glockenspiel.
Bass.
And G's harp as well.
And the harp as well?
Yep.
Okay, well, so we got Robert and Simon. And, Robert, I just got to tell you something, and Dr. Drew will agree. We have had many calls over the years on Loveline with people who are really obsessed with you. I mean, to the point where, like, they have posters on their wall. They can't go out with anybody just because they're in love with you.
Young people, young adolescents. And
like 15-year-olds and, you know.
Yeah.
Do you have to deal with that a lot of times?
When we come out and play concerts, yeah, I'm confronted with it. It's a bit weird. I don't really have a fixed way of dealing with that side of things, because if I spend too much time thinking about it, I'd get obsessed myself. So.
Are you kind of obsessive anyway?
Very, yeah.
Are you? I am too.
Yeah, I think, in fact, I can't think of a single person I know that isn't.
Right. Well, you probably aren't. Dr. Drew can tell you what happens to me.
Poorman's terrifically obsessional, though. He has to do certain rituals and whatnot to make himself feel better. And he obsesses about things that to the point where you can't reason with him. Care to share any...
Yeah, like on the television...
Well, you know, like when you're younger and you scuff one foot and then you have to do the other one.
Exactly.
Like that.
Do you do that? Do you do that?
Well, I used to. I sort of trained myself to ignore that little tickling inside my head.
That's right. Most young people do outgrow that, but Poorman not only didn't outgrow it, it's gotten quite fantastically developed ever since.
I was obsessing heavily today just knowing you were going to be on the show, because you're like one of our biggest guests. I really was, Drew. Everything was like an obsession. Like,
so the television, you just turn it on and off to make sure it was on Channel 7?
Right. I have to keep the television on Channel 7 at all times.
And he has to touch doorknobs before he leaves room, and I'm sure he was just walking in and out of rooms touching doorknobs.
But just out of curiosity, do you ever feel like if you do some ritual and if it doesn't work right, you may not have a good concert?
I suppose I would have to admit there are certain things that if I'm not able to do them, it puts me out a bit. But I'm not sort of obsessional to the point of dysfunction, though. I tend to just have a couple of glasses of wine and forget about it, really.
What is of all the things that you do, what do you think is the weirdest?
I always put my left shoe on first, and I just cannot bring myself to put my right shoe on first.
Really?
Yeah.
Or else something bad will happen?
It just doesn't feel like I've got the right shoes on the right feet otherwise. Maybe I haven't. This is my only way of knowing.
What about you, Simon?
Oh, now you're walking on very thin ice.
The weirdest thing.
Huh?
The weirdest thing.
Yeah.
When I come out the shower, I have to flick my little finger and my index finger and my thumb 11 times each. 11
times?
Yeah.
You really have to do that?
Yeah.
Now, I think Simon is probably as obsessional as Poorman.
It sounds like it. He's getting near to that. Poorman, why don't you share some of yours with Simon? See if have dueling obsessions.
It's funny, because when you come out the shower, you sort of sting a bit. Not sting, but you feel a bit numb, and like you have to do it. You have to go. I'll do it for you now.
Simon.
Hello. He's just flicking his fingers.
He's out there counting to 11. Have you had relationships which became dysfunctional or non-workable that you just clung to and demanded to just, independent of the fact that they weren't working, you just insisted upon hanging on to the relationship?
Yeah.
Is that, Poorman?